Hi everyone, this is HYOKEY. I'm gonna go over the audition Q&A I post on my community tab. I combined similar questions and added some from the video comments too. To be very realistic, big entertainment companies often set clear age limits. These days, many of them tend to accept trainees only up to those born around 2007. For smaller or mid-sized companies, honestly would say around 24 is usually the maximum age. If you're over 20, you usually can't go through a long training period like someone who starts at 14. So they tend to choose people who already have a solid foundation in singing and then sing. If a company already has fixed debut members, they usually prefer someone whose height isn't too different from the existing members. But honestly, this really depends on the entertainment, and even after becoming a trainee, people can get caught if their image doesn't match the group. I was actually one of the taller members compared to my group, but still debuted. So I really hope people don't give up just because they think they're too short or too tall. I personally think height is something that can be worked around. As for weight, even if you know someone's height and weight, people can look completely different. As long as you look healthy and balanced, it should be okay. I also entered my company when I was slightly chubby, and then I adjust my weight after joining. Next question.
What's your best tip for capturing the judge attention and passing auditions, and what's the best way to practice at home?
I actually uploaded a video about this tip before. If you're practicing vocals on your own, I really recommended recording yourself and listening back. It can be hard to recognize your own voice accurately, so recording or filming yourself helps you listen more objectively. Training your ear that way can help a lot. If you can play an instrument, it's definitely a plus. So if you can play guitar and sing at the same time comfortably, that's great. But if doing both makes you mess up or lose focus, I honestly recommend just focusing on singing. I talked about age earlier, but when I first said I wanted to pursue music, my parents were a little against it too. I think around 17 to 19 is actually a really good age to start seriously trying. And parents usually feel more comfortable when they can see your progress and improvement. It also helps to set a clear deadline for yourself, like deciding how long you're going to pursue it before reconsidering your plans. Which song is best to sing during an audition? I get a lot of questions about song choice, but honestly, it's not really about which song you pick. It's more important to choose a song that shows your strengths. Instead of just picking a song you like, try to pick one up that really shows your charm and skills.
How much dance skill do I need to for a K-pop audition? Please tell me.
Anyone can audition, but your chance or getting selected definitely go up once you reach a certain level of skill. Since I haven't personally seen you dance or perform yet, it's a little hard for me to give you a very specific opinion. Should I just upload a video of myself rapping a self-written verse without any background music? Of course, for rap, I usually recommended recording your audition video with a beat in the background. Just make sure your voice is clear and louder than the beat. That's important. What matters more to companies, dance, vocal, rap, or visuals? If you're outstanding in at least one of these, dance, vocals, or rap, I can confidently say your chance go up. Sometimes companies are specifically looking for a main vocals, or they might have an open spot for a main dancer, things like that. And honestly, I've also seen many cases where someone gets picked because of their natural visuals, even if their skills aren't that strong yet. They sometimes get selected first and trained later. I left out some questions about appearance or things that are difficult to change through effort alone. Those topics can be sensitive, and honestly, I think just having the courage to try is already really admirable. Instead of worrying about your limits or possibilities ahead of time, I think it's important to try with confidence, no matter the results. The experience itself can be really valuable for you. These days, more global groups are being created, and groups with a wide variety of concepts are debuting, so I think there are more opportunities than before. That's why I think it's definitely worth trying. That being said, It's really hard to predict what direction a specific company might take and how quickly their plans might change. Thanks for watching my video. I'm not sure it really helped, but if there are more questions about the audition, leave in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Bye!